Hey, Rick Beerhorst here from Studio Beerhorst, and I'm thinking a lot about consciousness lately. What does it mean to be awake, and am I awake, or am I just kind of sleepwalking through my life? See this gentleman here, he is asleep, his head on his pillow, and I think that oftentimes the truth is that I am asleep. Be right back. See these? These are journals, and I've been keeping a journal for, I don't know, the last 30 years, I guess. And the very first blank book I got was from my sister-in-law Julie, who was a writer. I say was because she is no longer on this plane of existence. But she gave me a blank book, and I didn't honestly even know what to do with it. I had never had one before. But then I opened it up one day, and I began to write in it. And I really think, I'm convinced that like art making, or really any creative endeavor where you are creating something, you're pulling something, you're making an idea concrete, in a sense, incarnation. That stirs and awakens the consciousness. This is just one little drawing, summer, July. And I remember as a kid, one of the things that we liked to do when we went to Maryland for the summer, grew up in Michigan, we didn't have fireflies when I was a kid. But when we went to Maryland this summer, there were these little bugs that were like lights or on fire, and they were floating, and they would like come on and come off, come on, and it was like magic. I mean, if you've never seen that before, it's incredible. So one day I did this little drawing of a fireflies in a jar, in a mason jar, because that's what we did. My grandmother would give us a jar, we'd go out into the backyard and we'd catch them and put in this jar. And then you've got this magic in a jar, you've got it contained. Of course, eventually they die and it's all very sad. But in that magical early evening of summer, of childhood, when the whole world feels magical, like you've stepped into some other, that's what I want to keep capturing. That's what I want to wake up to every day. Don't you?